So I've been a photographer for many years, a still photographer, and now all this technology is available. So I'm very excited about it, embracing it. I think there is lots of opportunity for photographers who want to learn these new skills. I think there are richer and deeper ways to tell stories now. No matter how much technology that's available to us, we have to be mindful of the story. It's really about the story. I left my job as a staff photographer at the San Francisco Chronicle a year and a half ago, so I'm just launching out into freelancing. I'm going through a transition in terms of learning to be a business person and how to freelance, but also transitioning into multimedia. I'm finding that a lot of doors are opening as I gain skills in multimedia storytelling. A variety of different ways. I have been pitching stories. I pitched stories to MSNBC, and they've licensed a couple of my stories, which has been great. I just go out there and there's a story that I believe in, so I go out and I do it. I go out and I shoot it. I interview my subjects, which is a whole new ball game, learning all kinds of new skills about interviewing that I never needed to know as a still photographer. I try to collect ambient sound, and certain places want the piece fully produced, and certain places like the pieces. So, like MSNBC just want you to give them the pieces. So I deliver still photos, I deliver video, I deliver audio, and then they put it together, which is nice. I think nonprofits really need multimedia storytelling. So, between the NGOs, the nonprofits, the corporations, the news sites, I think there's a lot of opportunity there for photographers, for photojournalists branching out into this. I think if we can learn the skills to do this, it's exciting, and you can add so much richness and depth to a story. Now that I've learned how to do this, I'm addicted. And every story I do, I want to have audio. It's like I've got to have a voice. I want to hear the person's voice. And I also love it that you're hearing the story in their voice. They're telling the story in their own voice. I've been using the Canon 5D Mark II and shooting video with that. I really like using that camera because I think I can frame my images like a still photographer would by using that camera. The thing that's different is I'm learning I have to put that thing on a tripod. And that's hard because I'm used to moving around. I love being able to really move around in low angles, high angles, and just react to what's happening. And now I'm kind of, I have to get used to this. Okay, put it on a tripod, let your action come in. So it's a different way of working. I'm using the Beach Tech with the XLR cables, to get better audio. So I'm trying to travel really light and try to work just like a still photographer. And I don't want to get caught up with too much equipment because I still want to I want to tell stories like I always have as a photojournalist. Using this small camera and just all the things that I think are important in storytelling, making a personal connection, capturing moments, and just the basic foundations of storytelling. I was out there trying to do multimedia, and I have cords wrapped around my neck. It's like, my microphone's getting tangled up with my headphones, and, it's like just way more stuff than I'm used to carrying. So it's like, so we get together, at ThinkTank, and I tell them my problems, and the designer's just brilliant at figuring out, oh, okay, well, we need a solution then. We need a place to put the headphones. So Mike Sturm develops this great hook. Stick it on there. I need a place to put my microphone, so we have that now. So it's great. It's just, that's what we love doing at ThinkTank, is solving these problems so that we can just get out there and do the stories without getting strangled by cords.